This is your host, Quasar Raspel, and welcome back to the final episode of the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. I believe it's called that? The Mega Man X Legacy Collection, right. Because it's kind of awkward to say because I did used to own the Mega Man X Collection, which is definitely not the same and included more games than the Legacy Collection, but does not contain more games than both Legacy Collection, whatever. But it's a little bit sad that we're here. It honestly is. It didn't freeze, did it? No, it's shimmering. It's shimmering. The effect was shimmering. I have not seen this opening cutscene in a while. Most of the cutscenes froze when I last tried to play it. But yeah, I'm a little bit sad that this is the final episode. I wish that future Mega Man X games were better than they are. And it's just, I don't like, I've said this before, I don't like 5. I really don't like 6. I think 7's alright, but severely flawed. And I think 8 looks to be a good game. I have not actually played 8. 8 is the only one I have not played, but I don't feel like shelling out for a collection where there's only one game on it that I am vaguely interested in because I've never played it before. That doesn't seem like a very smart idea to me. It's like if someone said, "Hey man, you can buy like all the later Final Fantasies, every game after 10," and I'd be like, "Well, I like 12 and 15." Or yeah, maybe that's a bad example, because I've never gave 14 a chance either, and that's an MMO. Things are complicated. But in this one, we're going to be playing as Zero. I have played the X one already. I did fairly well as the X one too. I'm quite proud of that, to be honest. And now I'm going to be playing as my boy Zero.
Who are you? My masterpiece. But who are you? After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go, destroy him. That's an order. But wait!
Yeah, this stuff made no sense to me at first. I'm not sure how much sense it made to anyone playing the games either. But I'm just saying, it really did not help that Mega Man X was my second Mega Man X game, and also I played Mega Man X4 before I played Mega Man 8. Which Mega Man 8 was my first Mega Man game, so all that stuff with Dr. Wily there definitely didn't connect with me as a younger member. But I will say that playing as a guy with a sword, my brother always liked to play as X, but I was always like, oh, this is kind of cool, it's challenging. Maybe I didn't like the challenge when I was younger, but I'm trying to get used to it. I always have to get used to Mega Man controls in every game, even though the buttons are always the same. It's a feel, like you got to get into it. Especially, I guess Zero is a good example of when you would need to, because melee range. I probably said the same thing for X, where, oh, I have to get used to X because I always play a Zero. No. These days, I mostly play as whichever one I feel like at the time. Zero's hair flowing always looks beautiful for when this game came out, these pixel graphics were vastly superior to the Super Nintendo. We have to do something. It's too late. I must escape now. I wonder if he met with X before or after that moment. And of course my cat comes to visit me. What's up, Nala? Sorry about that. My cat always likes to come into the room and yell whenever she's about to eat food. Because she loves me and she just has to know that she's taking care of herself. And I love my pet. I love my cat very much. But this is a Mega Man session and I can't harp about my cat all day. Even though I really, really could. Like, Zero just is so different to play as. I'm not sure if I like it more or less than X, but it's a good feel because the multi-hits of the Z-Saber feel more powerful, but it's weird. Zero's really, really strong against a lot of obstacles in this game, but I still think that X is the character where, because Zero doesn't get armor parts, X will clearly become more powerful than Zero, but that doesn't mean Zero is completely helpless either, because he has powers that X doesn't have. And I forgot, I just skipped over that Iris conversation, which wasn't even there for X. Like, apparently Zero knows her, but that's it. Like, his saber is so good against this thing. Whatever this thing's called. Yeah. Did not even stand a chance. I think that boss should have been balanced a bit better. Then again, players might be wondering just where to hit it. I just rescued her by leaving her over there. Oh, well, thank you, I guess. Soldiers never drop their weapon. Actually, they do if their superior commands them to, I believe. I mean, that's why wars eventually end. People have to lay down their arms. Yeah, I'll just let him think that and kill him later. By the way, I'm sorry if you guys can hear the pipes. It is freezing where I live now. And I just have the heater just blasting. I think this cutscene is relatively unchanged from the X version, so at least there's that.
Judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed.
I couldn't hear a word he said.
Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
general has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Oh god, what a terrible fitting voice for Sigma. Not fitting voice, ill-fitting voice. There's nearly everyone in this game needed a different voice actor, or just something. For goodness sake, it's so sad. Like how this entire game's reputation. Oh, I can't skip this. This is the same thing that Double told X. Although no one's speaking, I guess it's the computer. So yeah, there's not really a proper order this time. And I don't remember what a lot of the powers are for Zero. I do remember it's Web Spider to split Mushroom, but I don't really know what to do from there. After all, there's no armor parts to look for this time. It's just going to be dashing through the stages. No. Yeah. I forgot those guys flinched when you hit them. Yeah, so if you just go into this cave, it doesn't even appear for Zero. Oh, excuse me, I hiccuped. Ah. No problem. Ah, problems. Oh, that time was a miss swing. Were you already ready to shoot? Man, I am just taking unnecessary damage. Luckily, health capsule. Darn you perfectly placed enemies to make me question whether or not I should rush through a stage. Go. And a little for you. A little bit of weapon energy. Why that is... You know, I have to ask, why does Zero ever get weapon energy? There's only one weapon for Zero. And it's not even... And it comes back on its own, I think. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. But yeah, Zero really shouldn't get as much weapon energy as X, because his weapon's not even that good. It's a little bit of a screen nuke. But it's not a complete one. Oh man, I love how Zero can just tear through the beehives. Some well-placed slashes and bam, bam, and you're good to go. Oh, didn't see him. Man, the slashes just feel more powerful. I think they actually are more powerful too. Like not just multi-hits. Like they just deal more damage. And I'm gonna have to double check the footage to see what's faster, me going through this as X or me going through this as Zero. Ah, got it. And boss time. I'm sure there's going to be some bosses that are going to be wickedly harder as Zero, because let's face it, the bosses with X turn into a child's play for a lot of them. when I just juggled them around. Call off the coup. No. I know where my loyalties lie. I have to be careful. One false move and that's it for me. Because like that thing just deals so much damage. I tried to swing and I accidentally grabbed the wall. And it definitely feels easier though, like dodge and slash instead of jumping up a wall to hit him with a tiny pellet with a super small hitbox. But and also you don't like fear much. Oh. There we go. He still does way too much damage, and honestly, I probably shouldn't have chosen him first. Because the heart tank isn't located here. Like, you guys know where the heart tank is. The heart tanks are in the exact same place as the X version. So, I need a fire weapon. Yeah, all other weapons are assigned to a special button. The SM button on the ground. Lightning attack, effective against distant enemies. It is not effective against distant enemies. It is barely farther than the original one. So don't even lie to me with that. We're going to continue though and go to Split Mushroom because that is his weakness. Like he still goes And unlike X, going up these staircases, Zero could just destroy them. Or... No, it's still better to, like, face tank most of this. Oh, yeah. That feels good. Oh. I hate it when enemies blindside you. Three for the price of one. And in we go. Yeah, I think X has the better time here. Or I don't know. Did I have too much trouble as X? Oh, I can kill those ladybugs like super easily though. Oh, one ladder swing. Ha. Well, oh. No. Just take it easy. Oh, okay. Too close. Hate it all. Zero does not have an air dash. Which I'm trying to remember if X had one? Maybe. Oh, that just chews through him. Yeah, I can't really get him on the upper one, so... Yeah, I think it came right down to right down to the last bit of platform I had for X. Get out of here. And then heart container. Oh, got it. Got it. Okay. Hit it. That went much better than I expected. I'll be honest. I thought I was going to need to take so many tries to get that because I don't have like any of Zero's abilities. Oh yeah, Zero can slash through some shots. That's invincible, so just ignore it. Give me that health. And I don't think I'll need the help. Possibly. I mean, X can easily juggle Split Mushroom, and Zero has a slightly tougher time with it. Who's your commanding officer? I'm not gonna tell you. It's okay. Oh, darn it, I missed. Got him. It's not much more difficult than X's fight, but I forgot I couldn't juggle him. I'm sure someone's able to. If like instead of smacking him twice before he leapt, you preemptively smack the other side of the stage with it while attacking in the air. I don't know what that is. What is that attack? Oh, it's that one. I love that attack. Oh, that's an easy one to show off. Let's see. My problem is I don't know who to use. He's weak against the burst attack. He's weak against the fire attack. He's weak against the fire attack. He's not really weak against anything. Okay, I shouldn't say that. There is an ice attack that he is weak to. But the ice attack is so pointless in this game that I don't want to use it. Actually, I may just have to do the Magma Dragoon already. Let's see. We're getting to a point where I'm going to have to just drop off. Is this it? Yeah. Oh, got it. There, made it to part 2. Where we're making our way to Stingrays. Man, I can't even remember that guy. Jet Stingray, that's it. Let's get out of here. I need to wait for a specific jump. I forget which jump it is, but I'm sure I'll be fine. It's not this one. No. This one. Oh, I jumped over it. Oh. Got it. Didn't even die that time. Oh yeah, now the attack, now that I actually get to show it off, it allows Zero to spin, giving him more of an AoE. It's certainly a lot faster to deal with Zero. I just can never remember what kind of attack this guy is going to use. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I still did it on my first shot, which with 0 lives, that's good. Except the the jet ski section. That one took a lot of tries. Hien Yaku. I'm glad they got that word right. I wonder if they took that directly from the Japanese translations. Dash button while jumping may be executed. Oh, okay. So he does get an air dash. Is Magma Dragoon next, or yeah? Actually, let's go with Slash Beast. Slash Beast. Slash Beast stage still has one of the best soundtracks. And I feel like I'm supposed to be talking about like versions or some like the differences between X or Zero or something like that. But it's night and day playing as them. But both characters feel fantastic. Like you'd think that even though you're playing a platforming game, that like X would be the obvious choice, but no, they made Zero's hitboxes and just slight damage increase that much better to make Zero not like just as viable. He swings just fast enough to get through obstacles X has to wait around for. And his hitbox is so wide that it makes up for it. Because that's always what sucks about ranged weapons in platforming games. A lot of times they just don't live up to them. Like they're just a little Like Zero's second slash. Like if that was the only thing Zero had where you just did that over and over and over again, of course the game would be a lot harder with him. But no, it's because he's got all these like wicked moves. Come on. And it's a lot harder to defeat the top one with him though. I'm not sure how much I had at the time when I fought with that. I wonder if I should even attempt stage 2. Because if I lose to Slash Beast, I just like I have no lives left. Not that I need. I mean, here's the thing: if I kill him in my first shot, sure, I don't need lives, but it might be better just to like jump off a cliff, get all my lives back, and then no, you know what? I'll attempt it. I'll attempt it. Bam! Break this. Come on, Ride Armor. You got this. Don't get distracted. Yeah. I love how every other Ride Armor you come up to has like a giant delay on its attacks. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous, I did get that Ride Armor achievement for X. So you can just play the entire battle and then jump into the Ride Armor once you're done with the battle. Oh, smack that right over my head. I am not perfect. It's fine. And here's the boss. Still love Slash Beast's running animation there, just as like going, hey. Oh, I don't remember how to fight this guy. I do remember he takes slightly more damage from that. Oh, geez. Stop doing the ranged attacks. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is really not good. Oh. Oh, he shook the wall and I died. Oh, why does that attack deal so much damage? Come on, come on. Oh, he was about to reverse direction and charge right through me. Oh, that didn't feel good. That didn't feel good at all. I think I get something really sweet for doing this, though. While dashing, you can execute a powerful dash blade attack, approach your enemy, which is good to perform a combo. That is good against, like, one enemy, I'm sure. But it's a very useful enemy to be good against. I only think it's good against, like, the final battle of the game. There's no avoiding this. I must go. And I accidentally skipped the cutscene. Whoops. And it is just a cutscene. There was no battle involved. I feel terrible. I just can't get cutscenes in this game, apparently. Yeah, so the attack is, just that. But if you actually hit an enemy with it, you can keep mashing the button to like extend the combo. So you need to use it against like a beefy enemy. Oh, that was too close. I am actually at a loss of where the heart tank is. I mean, I think I have an idea. Wait, when did I get double jump? Oh, I got it at the same time as the air dash, didn't I? I thought they were two separate abilities. And of course. I got this time. Come on, meteors. Right this way. Yeah, this actually makes some platforming child's play. I can't believe I forgot that those were... Well, that was the... Why did I get hurt? There wasn't anything up there. Maybe it is in part 2. Or maybe I missed it already. I really hope I didn't miss it. Oh. Ah. No! What do I keep getting hit by off screen? There, I made it. It felt like a chore. Yeah, that's it. But I can just... Well, if I remember to do the first jump, I can just double jump and heart container. And time to barrel through this with reckless abandon. Yeah, destroy those meteors. I don't know what else to call them. I mean, falling fire rocks doesn't sound as cool as meteors. I probably said I was going to not do this in the last game and instead try to fight magma without it. But you know what? Forget it. This thing is extra health and I'm down to my last life. I need this right now. Yeah, I don't expect to beat all of magma with it. It's about to explode after all. Oh my gosh, I might actually do this. No, I just... That mech took some damage on the way here. Who knows? Maybe I could have done it if I timed my jumps a little bit better. Why do people always bring mechs to a robot fight? Oh, right. Robot fight. Ah! Let's see, up in the SM button. I don't actually know what the... Is that like special meter button? Is that what they're trying to convey? It's not conveying much. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the one in the jungle. And bam. There we go. And escape. I said... And escape. And hard taken kit. Moving on. Where did we go next? I guess we'll just go in order. Cyber Peacock will give me the AoE blast that I need to... Well, the spread shot blast. It's not AoE. The spread shot blast will help me destroy Storm Owl. And I already have the flame attack to help me destroy this. I forget how I'm supposed to handle those orbs. Okay, yeah, the already powerful spin dash is what does that. That's a heart. Yeah, well, a life. Oh no, 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 no. And barely made it. Yeah, you have until the hurry up message goes away. So that was the heart. And the tank is here, which this is so much easier if you have zero, like if you have the double jump and the spin jump. Well, the spin blade. Because with the double jump you can just... Oh, no, 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 no. I needed to... Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, barely, but yes. Got the S ranks. On to part 2. Yeah, so I think I did that a lot better with Exo, but I still prefer it with Zero. I can't really describe why. Okay, I think I needed to push a button there. Wait for it to end and push. Cyber Peacock's area is so unique. I hate these sections that it's just like, oh look, it looks like you're in a factory. I like the weird design of it more, where everything's hexagonal. Because I believe some people could, yeah, like this is a good, like what even is that in the middle of the core of cyberspace? Like, you're just like, you can't beat me, but what are you even doing here? What did you learn? Need to be careful. Because I'm supposed to be right next to him to use this attack. But at the same time, he could just phase in and out. No, that one's too easy though. Stop doing it. It's only the detriment of yourself. I warned you. I warned you that it would be the death of you. Cyber Peacock has one of the best death explosions, though, where it looks like, oh my, before exploding violently. Giga Attack on the... Couldn't they just call it Giga Attack? This is the only move Zero has that consumes energy, by the way, so... It's a bit weird in that regard. No worries, only 2 bosses left. Storm Owl. I still love this guy's backstory of, I want to conquer the air. How can we do that? Oh, you have a space station? Yes, that seems like fair. Oh. In a sense, this makes Zero weaker. Okay, there's the hard tank coming up. Got it. I think my suit's blowing up. That's fine. I didn't need the suit anyway. I feel like I did much better with the suit with X. Didn't I make it all the way to the other side? Maybe, maybe not. Nope. Oh. That's fine, I don't need it. Yeah, there we go. If you time like how you turn in the air, you get a little bit extra out of it. Oh dang, we're already there. Is it R1 or R2 that fires the blast? I think it's R2. I'll just have to play around a bit. Okay. Yeah, you gotta hit him with a lot of them at once. If you only hit him with one of them, it does pitiful damage. Bye! That was a very risky maneuver, but hey, proud of it. And enhanced Z-Saber, you can cut energy shots with... Oh, that probably would have been useful. Why was I able to cut those energy shots earlier? Like, there was a couple of enemies that... Or there was at least that one enemy in Split Mushroom stage that I cut the energy bolts of. Energy bullets, not bolts. Okay, first I gotta go down. Grab that. But then I'm gonna go back up. What is that yellow goop in your back, man? Because I'm fairly certain this is, like, first off, there's a good amount of heals here. Life. Just jumping my way over some spikes. Filled up that sub-tank nicely, I bet. And up here is this. Kind of pointless, but hey, it might come in handy. Actually, you know what? I think it would come in handy. Just because, which way am I supposed to go? I mean, that was a pit, right? And okay. Already at the boss? No, wait, this isn't the boss door. This is this boss. Just a little mini boss. Super weak to the obvious fire. Way easier to handle that. And then there's the... Oh, yeah. There is the weapon sub-tank that still exists. They should have just made it a third energy tank for Zero, because he only has one weapon that comes back on its own, so... Let's see. How do I... I might as well get it, though, for completion's sake. I have everything else. Be kind of weird just to let it slip through my fingers when I already have... I mean, it's right there. I really want to fill those sub tanks before I fight Sigma, though. Just so I don't have to grind for it at all, like I did for X. Nope. Nope, not gonna let that bird do that there. Not on those tiny, tiny platforms. And this battle's way easier to do with Zero. I know I had the Rising Fire attack for X, but Zero just seems more capable of doing this. That does it, you're going down. Wrong attack, wrong attack. There we go. A little bit more. Wrong direction. Or maybe that was easier with X. I can't quite remember. I know that the boss rush this time around is going to be a lot more difficult. Down in the special meter button while jumping, a dive attack. Yeah, it's weird that the EX tank and the special or the weapon energy tank is the same stage. Rebel Force is at the space harbor. I have to go. No, please wait, Zero. I don't want to see you two fight. Someone has to stop your brother. I'm leaving. Although no one really does have to stop her brother, Iris could have just been like, bro, you know, you're kind of looking like a dick, and his brother, her brother should have just been like, oh yeah, you're right, I am totally acting like a dick right now. Really, the one at fault is Colonel. Because we're giving him options of peace, and he's just like, wait, you would brand us all Mavericks? No, we just have you under suspicion. If you willingly cooperate with the investigation, never! I do understand that that does mean he is a suspect of treason, and therefore, like, he would be scrutinized to death, but at the same time, if he's not a bad guy, he has nothing to fear. Unless Sigma has corrupted that, like, the judicial system of this world. That would be actually hilarious. Sigma's just over there going like, I am judge, jury, and executioner. Oh man, I'm flubbing up, sorry. I don't know what happened there. I just lost place of where my character was for a while. I forgot Colonel. I was drawing a blank on Colonel's movesets.
I've been waiting to fight with you.
His weakness is ice, but unlike X, Zero can pull it off a lot faster. Tell Iris, tell her brother died happily. Goodbye, Zero. I'm sure telling her her brother died happily is going to make Iris a very nice character who won't go completely insane and use dark mystical powers that no one quite understands what they are or where she got them. I'm sure nothing like that will come up. Dang, you guys really want me dead. And let's see. Last time with X it was double. And now... oh no, it's Iris holding a dark mystical force we have no idea how she knew existed or where she got it, or maybe she got it from Sigma, but why would she ever agree with Sigma? Why? He died happily. And then it gives her ride armor.
Okay.
For some reason. This battle is so weird. You gotta smack that thing out and then hit it. Get this thing out of here. I think this is taking extra damage from this. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, barely did it. I remember that taking me like 70 tries the first time.
Iris.
Zero,
Hang in there, Iris.
please, stay away from Repliforce. Let's live together. In a world where only
Man, no one makes anime like this anymore, where the characters just...
It's only a fantasy.
I mean, I guess it just looks like a product of his time with the lower
I
resolution.
want to live in a world where only Reploids
But it seriously looks like one of those 90, like,
Iris!
I don't even know if you would call it 90s animes.
Iris!
Oh, she's dead.
Iris! 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 Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
Okay, tone down a little bit. I mean, I love the emotion. I actually don't think Zero's voice is awful. I think his direction is awful. Like, there was clearly no one in the booth that day going, you know what? Try that again. But I don't like his voice for Zero. His voice is fine, just not for Zero. I thought I would have gone right under those. Just sailed right through them. Oh man, I was about to die. Oh man, fell right into that. Oh, that is not good. Oh, thank you, full heal. And now this fight is way harder with Zero. This is like the one fight in the game where the difference between playing as X and Zero is most apparent because I cheesed this fight with X.
It was our destiny to fight.
Come on. Yeah, because he just jumps up super high. And despite having the new Z-Saber that allows you to... Oh my god, I don't even know how to handle this. Yeah, I didn't know. Got him. Oh, that took a few tries. I don't even think I'll show a fast forward of that fight because it just took too long. Climbing up his arms is just a pain to deal like 1 or 2 attacks per instance. Again, the general's just like, guess I'll stay here then. Alright, but now it is time for the boss rush. Okay. Do I have 2 full... Yep, I have 2 full energy tanks. I might be able to do this. Okay, boss rush down. That took a lot longer than I expected. I lost too many lives. It was just infuriating. Why do you look like that, by the way, Sigma? We saw you in a previous cutscene and your body was fine. Why do you have to dress like the flippin' Grim Reaper? I guess he's just a flair for the dramatics.
What's our current situation?
Commander!
Where's that red maverick that wiped out Karma's unit?
Inside. He's inside that door.
You may leave now. I'll take care of this personally.
By yourself, Commander?
I don't want any more of my people being sacrificed.
Look, it's Commander Sigma. Incredible. Now I'm certain there's no one who's a match for the Commander. What?
Take that red maverick to the repair center and call Dr. Kane. I wish to have that maverick studied.
Commander, are you okay?
Silence!
You know, that cutscene didn't actually explain too much. So yeah, Zero was the Maverick, Sigma was the Maverick Hunter, but that battle, what it's supposed to convey is when Zero was defeated by Sigma, the Sigma virus went into Sigma to turn him into what he is now, a Maverick, while Zero, since he no longer had the virus in him, he was completely fine. In fact, I believe he's like immune to it or grows more powerful with it. So now I have to be like really careful during this battle. I know this battle because I've done it so many times, but I'm still afraid to mess up. And I've not done it too often with Zero. I think I've only ever beaten the game with Zero once. Okay. Yeah, your body's fine. We got this. This is okay. Oh. Now hit the wall. It's not gonna be perfect, but so far so good though. Now who am I kidding? A lot of issues with it. Okay, but that was phase one. For like, I still have 2 sub-tanks left. That's still gonna be fine. Last time I played this was like a year ago, so I'm mostly basing my memory off of the X fight.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
Ah, darn it. Come on. Oh, this is not good. That was a terrible move. Should I use... I can take one more hit. Yep, that was my one more hit. How do I activate these again? Okay. Come on. Man, that does a lot of damage to him. What the freak? Oh, that lightning attack, I swear. You know what? I can't risk it. Oh. Yeah, keep the ice one up there. That one's fine. Okay, that one's easy. Oh no. Oh no. No. This can't be how it ends. This can't be how it ends. No, no, no. I need to just regular attack. Regular attack. Woo! And then you blow up. I mean, I killed you already. You're the easier form. Why do you keep showing up last? No problem. I'm sure someone will come and save the day. Hello, General. Ready to sacrifice your life again? And that's going to be the end of Mega Man X after one more cutscene.
So, this is what happened to me. This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all.
I'm sorry, it's so bad.
Please stop, brother. Zero.
Iris, did we Reploids all turn out to be Mavericks after all?
Really, they should have introduced Iris this game and then like a couple games later killed her off if that's the story they wanted to go with. I mean, Mega Man was at its prime. They could have easily planned 3 more games in advance. So I'm not gonna say that, oh man, this was their last hurrah. There was no way they were gonna get another game. No, Mega Man was at its peak at this point. This was the game to make Mega Man at its peak too, or one of them. And then we got a whole bunch of Game Boy Advance games, a couple of GameCube like iterations. We had the Legends series going on at the same time. There was a Mega Man oversaturation. So yeah, this, like, final thoughts though, I have always adored Mega Man X4. Obviously, it's the whole reason I've done this. Here's what Mega Man X4 has done. Because of it, because of this specific collection, because of this specific game in this specific collection. I mean, I do enjoy 1, I do enjoy 2 and 3 to an extent, but X4 is where it's at. Oh man, I played through the entire regular Mega Man, the classic Mega Man, all 11 games, because I was ready for this. And also I played through like Mega Man X1, 2, 3, and X4 as X as well on top of this, and it's still great. It's still great, and I'm still not sick of Mega Man. It's all there, everything I want. That being said, that is going to be the end. I believe I'm going to be going to Spyro 2 after this. Like, I plan on releasing this after Spyro 1. Spyro 1's still not done. I just wanted to take a break from it for a bit. Because I had a long recording session time today. And I don't know what I have planned next. And if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I might tackle some like recent games that come out, or I might dip into some old relevant games. I still have to play SteamWorld Heist because SteamWorld Quest has been announced, or maybe I just might play SteamWorld Quest, or maybe I just won't play any of them. I'm not sure. I'm terrible at strategy games, and RPGs can sometimes be a little bit long-winded. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what game to go back to though, if anything, but that's I have games. I have plenty of games to pick through. I'm not in any shortage. I I need to play what I feel like playing and not just what's popular at the time, because then you'll just get a really bored queue. The battle is ended, but for some reason, Zero's memories of the past continue to haunt his mind. As a hunter, it is his duty to go after those Mavericks, and at the same time, he knows his destiny is to defeat his friend one day. Two different people, two different fates. In the future, Zero's decision will lead to two great hunters to tragedy. The future is coming, and it still isn't here. Seriously, make a Mega Man X game where X goes Maverick. For goodness sake, just do it. I don't even want that to happen. Like, I don't want X to go Maverick and Zero to go like, no. But I want that storyline to conclude so we can possibly move on to future storylines. Oh, man. Until then, though, this has been your host, Quasar Raspel, hoping to see you in the next video, and signing out.